What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Blood and Beer. This is the lightning fast recap for the PFL World Tournament. We had the lightweight finals, the women's flyweight, and bantamweight finals last night. Alfie Davis gets a huge upset in a unanimous decision victory over the defending PFL World Tournament champion Gadzi Rabadanov in a fight that was a little pedestrian until the fifth round, where we saw some flying knees and some fun attacks from Alfie Davis. All around, fun fight. Alfie Davis, though, huge upset, and he's calling for the winner of Paul Hughes versus Usman Nurmagomedov in their rematch for the world title. He wants to put the PFL World Championship in the PFL World Tournament next year, make it a little bit of fun for fans. He even admitted the PFL's concept is a little confusing. It's not just us. The fighters are also confused. And then in the co-main event, we had Liz Carmouche absolutely starch Jena Bishop with a looping left hook. Not without some danger in that fight, though. She was almost caught in an armbar and a triangle. Actually picked Jena Bishop up and slammed her at one point. Dropped her elbow right on the face of Bishop. But Liz Carmouche, she's been around forever. She said, Jena Bishop, last girl to sub me is Ronda Rousey, and last time I checked, you ain't on that level. So she gets out of it, and then in the third round, there's a looping left, just drops Jena Bishop, finishes her off with some vicious ground and pound, and gets that $500,000. And then in the final of the night, we had Marcirley Alves outstrikes, outworks Justin Wetzell on his way to winning the bantamweight tournament and gets his $500,000. First three rounds were pretty dominant for him, landing big shots, big combinations, doing a lot more damage than Wetzell. Round 4 and 5, Wetzell started to come alive, shooting a lot of submissions, but not enough to get the job done. Enough to make the fight fun and interesting, though. Was he going to get it done? In the end, he doesn't, but it was a fun fight. And then the curtain jerker for the main card, we had Robert Watley. He secured a round 3 TKO over Bellator veteran Mads Burnell. And this fight was a fight that he had lost. He was down in the first, down in the second, and he was losing the third until he lands a vicious knee to Mads Burnell's body and follows it up with some ground and pound and gets the finish. So shout out to Robert Watley. On the prelims, Juliana Velasquez picked up a unanimous decision victory in the featured prelim. Biagio Ali Walsh bounced back from his first defeat with the round 3 TKO over, let me get this name right, Adria Grundy. And then other notable fights on the prelims, we had Rinat Kavalov. He secured a knockout in round 1 with a knee to the face of his opponent, Nedregjoni. Is how I'm going to pronounce it, but Vilson Negregjoni. And yeah, Kavalov, it was a vicious finishing sequence. Knee to the face, it was loud as hell, and then just vicious shots after that. Gets the job done. That's how we like to see it done. And then finally, Chris Mixon. He got caught in an armbar in round 1 by Kennedy St. Louis in their prelim fight. And instead of letting go of the armbar, Kennedy St. Louis holds on for dear life. Even as Chris Mixon is unloading ground and pound on his face, does nothing to defend himself, and Chris Mixon gets the finish in round 1 with ground and pound while an armbar is locked in. So, all in all, great PFL card. There were some decisions as well on the prelims. We don't need to go into all that. That's all I got for you. Make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anywhere you get your podcast. Follow us on the X at Blood Beer MMA. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that nonsense. We got a lightning fast recap coming at you for UFC 319 tonight. Big card. And yeah, that's all I got for you. A little voice crack. Thank you for tuning in, though. This has been the Blood and the Beer.